Hey, what's up, guys? Drew121. Today we are going to discuss tips and tricks about Genji. First thing that comes to mind when you think about Genji is obviously his ultimate human highlight reel, especially if you can get 4, 5, 6 kills and survive. But today we are going to discuss his everything, really. He's one of the best overall heroes in the game. I say that because of his speed, his mobility, and his quickness. He can double jump and wall climb and do things like that. But a lot of people use him in different ways, and with Genji, a lot of it is timing. You have to time everything that you do with him. Genji's weapon is the shuriken. Two different types. You have the straight line shurikens, which is usually used for long range, somebody that's not moving, campers, fuckers. And he has the fan shurikens. Fan shurikens are mostly used for close range, because if you're trying to use the long range shurikens, I mean, you can hit them, but they're mostly used on close range. And if you are up against a tank, reason being is because obviously their bodies are bigger than most of the offensive characters, and you're more allowed to put more damage on them, which is highly effective. And that brings me to my next point as far as using his wall climb and his double jump ability. When you're going against somebody, you have to use his ability to wall jump and double jump, especially if you are in a fight and you're low on health. The team needs you to survive, at least so they can get to the payload or to the objective, whatever the case may be. Use that ability, get out of there, wait for them to show up, because especially in competitive, usually when you die, if you're against a good team, that gives them time to set up, and you're gonna have a bad time. You die, then you gotta explain to them, yo, DB Black Wolf, what happened? And then you gotta come up with some kind of excuse like, dog, I don't know, you got a dude that's playing Trojan on our team and we attacking. You need to ask him, because he's sitting back there camping, don't know what the fuck he's doing. Another one of his abilities is the deflect ability, which basically it's self-explanatory. Especially if you play the game, you know what it is. Everything that you throw at him, he shoots it right back at you. Lately, I've seen people playing Bastion. They are slowly learning that when they see a Genji, stop shooting, because he's gonna destroy you. Or at least, aim, stop shooting, whatever, and then let somebody else try to kill Genji. That's the really good Bastion players. And one of the most satisfying things as far as using the defense, obviously, is Bastion. You're sitting there doing whatever, sitting there just mowing down my teammates. But the best is when somebody's playing McCree, and everybody knows that McCree throws his little flashbang thing, stuns you, and you get wrecked. The best thing is timing that flashbang right back at him and fucking him up. Nothing more glorious than that. That said, everything with Genji is timing, from his deflect to double jumping to wall climbing. But the swift strike is where you make your money. And it's funny because I didn't know this until probably 2-3 weeks ago. If you see a attacker with 3 health bars and you use your swift strike, more than likely they're gonna drop. And that being said, anytime that you use your swift strike and you had a little cooldown for it, if you get a kill, it is reset. Now that mixed with the his ultimate Dragon Blade, especially if you have a well coordinated team, Genji with a really good Zarya on the team, is really, really effective. If they can time that combo to the best of their abilities, definitely a strong team to deal with. And the Dragon Blade is a high risk, high reward ultimate because you're not invisible to get shot. And usually when people use that ultimate, the way the sword is swaying all the way around and stuff, it makes it seem like you are. No, you can get shot, you can get killed. That's why you have to time everything with Genji. Everything. Don't just rush in there. Use your ultimate when they're distracted by a Reinhardt shield or whatever the case may be. Use your wall climb behind them, and do work. Period. Obviously, they're gonna hear that when he says this little Japanese, Chinese thing, whatever it is, and they're gonna flip out, especially if they don't know where it's coming from. Same thing with McCree, which, oh, that guy, I've got dusted by him so many times, sneaky son of a bitch. As far as characters to avoid, in my opinion, there's only two. Winston and Zarya. They are like kryptonite to use. Sometimes Symmetra. That just depends because he can't deflect those beams. Sometimes Lucio, like I said, if they're good. But not stay away from them, but use your mobility, use your speed, quickness, things like that. Put shots on them. Use your swift strike, get away, wait for your team. A lot of people have to understand that you need to survive in Overwatch. You can't just rush out there, die, because that's, whether you want to believe it or not, that death spawn is a long time for your teammates to go without a player. No, it's a long video. Sorry about that, guys, but I just want to make sure that I got to the point, giving you all the tips, the tricks, the counters, the good, the bad, about Genji. So, thanks for watching. Give it a like, subscribe. Peace.
Play of the match. Using no